Hey everyone, welcome back to Tyranny. So there actually was some new dialogue with the recruits specifically. Let me read that, and I believe this was all on the Forge. So let's see, we spoke or met with... Temarin? Temarin, rather. The man gives a slight bow with his arms outstretched before him. You can see his arms bear markings with both familiar and foreign to you. Greetings, Fatebinder. I may not be a mystic or a mighty warrior, but what I possess are my connections to the world trade. What else do we have here? Nicostus. The forge-bound levitates a small glowing orb of flame in his hand before suddenly clenching it with his fist, smoldering the flame into nothing but smoke and ash. I strung out your blade at your side. This is the only implement of war at your disposal. He holds out his arm again, instantly, and it instantly becomes engulfed in a field of electricity. I have devoted my life to understanding the elements, and I only grow in that knowledge by teaching others. Ask, and I will train you. Now, here's the interesting one. Praxis, master of smelting. The man bows deeply before you. Esteemed Fatebinder Crendus, with so many hours spent in the forge, we artisans are a bit prone to gossip. Needless to say, the Fatebinder of the Mountain Spire has been the subject of a many of conversation while working the bellows. He fidgets with his hammer anxiously for a moment before lowering his voice. If I may be so bold, I have a question for you. Ask away. Praxis's eyes light up with the same intensity of the forge behind him. From where does Kyrus' power truly stem? Is it from the magic of the edicts? Is it from archons, or perhaps the loyal subjects in their toil? So I told him, these were actually kind of hard decisions, but I told him, I'd argue the commoners of the world are the source of Kyrus' power. It is their collective submission that legitimizes Kyrus' rule. Yes, one's power is often measured by how great we perceive that power. Praxis quietly nods to himself for a moment, almost forgetting you were ever there. My apologies for indulging myself in the philosophical. Is there anything I could do for you? And then we got a whole bunch of stuff. Finally, there's Vora, who basically just says that she's never found a forge as impressive as the one on top of the mountain spire. And Regis, who does not like heights. And that's pretty much it. So, I didn't find anything interesting in Lethian's Crossing. I pretty much just came to the forge so we could do forge stuff. And then I ended up at the Alchemy Bay, or Alchemy Tower, because this is the closest to the what's it called? Oh yeah, I did start two types of productions. The first was on Sentinel because it's a sword, and apparently it's a two-handed sword, even though the icon looks like a one-handed sword. So that's kind of interesting. I want that. I think I might have to upgrade it. I hope the upgraded version is as strong as this, because as much as I like as much as I like this axe, I like swords more. So it's almost kind of a vanity buy at that point, really. The next thing I did is we started research on the, what's it called, the Silent Archive. So maybe that'll get us something, or maybe it won't. I don't know. We might as well... Oh, seriously? Difficulty seems to lower the amount of supplies you can carry. That's interesting. Okay, so instead of 8, we have 6. Whatever, right? So let's pretty much just head out to Twin Rivers. Haven's northeastern expanse is dense with tributaries that drain into the region's waterways. Twin Rivers is the most prominent of these, although its proximity to the old walls and the occupation by the Bronze Brotherhood make it an infrequently visited location. This is the closest, so let's just go. And of course I did replace Kills in Shadow with Ebb. Kills in Shadow, I originally just wanted... What is happening here? Sounds like fighting. Find Sandro. Help us! We need another strong axe on our side, please. Brother Kalius, who are you? Help before they kill us all! Flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed with panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds toward you, fleeing the sounds of battle. To arms! Calm yourself and explain. The Scourges! He hunches forward and trying to catch his breath. They swarmed us from every direction. He points toward the battle behind him. The first brother, Raytoman, he entered the old walls, and shortly after, the Bane swarmed us. He regains some composure and begins to speak more clearly. We've been cut off from the camp. Welby tried to maintain some sense of order, but after Raytoman vanished and the Scourge appeared, the doors to the old walls sealed shut. Well, how do I unseal the door to the old walls? Didn't you hear what I said? The Bane are attacking us. I don't care how to get inside right now. I have bigger problems to deal with. Okay, fine. I'll help you then. You'd support the Brotherhood in this fight. His posture straightens and he hoists his weapon with vigor. Then victory might still be ours. Bolstered with enthusiasm, he charges back toward the swirling battle. I think you'll find few things bring folk together like a common threat. Eb smiles with a satisfied nod. Without our help, they're probably doomed. With your help, they'll most likely live and maybe, just maybe, even thank us. Oh, who am I kidding? I'd wager my rings on the copious claims of, well, we would have won without you. Whoa. Interesting. It feels right to help a fellow soldier for a change. Make no mistake, he's a sellsword, but so few enjoy the privilege of fealty to Ash. Let's be off. Wow, this almost feels like we became almost like a standard RPG party at this point. Alright, let's go. Holy, okay. Well. Alright. This is really cool because for once we actually have help on our side. So let's just treat this as kind of a normal fight though for the most part. Haste me, I'll get in as close as possible. Debuff the Bane as much as possible. It's unhasted, that is. This guy, the Wisp, is a Wisp, so So he's susceptible to fire damage, and I just blew him up apparently. Cake. All right, who wants to explode here? I guess you all do. Woof. Oh man, the bruiser's actually hurt. Can we heal him? We cannot, interestingly enough. Wow, we actually can't heal friendly NPCs. Okay, I mean, whatever. That's fine. Kalias is the only one I'm really interested in protecting. Can we heal Kalias? Wow, we can't heal named ones either. Okay, well. Interesting. Usually RPGs do not limit you from healing allied NPCs. Or sometimes, if you really are so inclined to do that, heal enemy NPCs. Flames suck, because there's only Scourges alive except for this Wisp in front of me, which will die shortly. Fast mode's freaking off. Why did damn it, I didn't leave fast mode on. Okay, maybe that was a problem.
On it.
Get out of the way. Or not. Whoops. I did not know spacebar actually made dialogue continue. I'm Brother Kalias. I apologize there wasn't any time for introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to Twin Rivers. I can only assume you're here for Raytoman? Yeah, that's right, actually. What happened here? What are Raytoman's plans for Lething's Crossing? I wish I knew. Raytoman said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some of our brothers. A few minutes later, the Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw Raytoman, standing at the entrance wearing a strange helmet. Well, he's been wearing that for a long time, I feel like. He was smiling. He watched the Bane overwhelm us, and he was smiling. Then the doors closed, and I became a little more occupied with staying alive. Okay, can you help me get in? The entrance is to the north, but the bridge is out. Damn Scourges are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you'll have to go around. He thumbs up her shoulder. You won't have much luck getting inside since Raytomon... I'm gonna keep on saying Raytomon, because whatever. Sealed the entrance behind him. Welby might be able to help you, though. She was trying to rally my brothers northeast of here. Farewell. Kalis taps his hand to his helmet and nods farewell. Okay, what was the thing that happened before all of that? You fight well. Remind me to always stay on your side of the battlefield. The soldier loosens the binding of his gauntlets and flexes his fingers. Well, all of them survived. Even the one that was literally almost dead. Amazing. Maybe they just can't be killed. I don't know. Maybe they can be killed. I don't know. What's this? Thick undergrowth. Let's go underneath it. Extra loot. Oh, hell yeah. What is this? The loop of medicinal herbs provides a constant healing solutions for those in need. That's not really how that works, but okay. Snapping off a piece of some useful ingredients causes the rest of the plant life to grow and replenish whatever is lost. Man, I wish that's how herbs work in real life. Or medicine. Who could use constant regenerating health? Barrick already has some. It's the exact same thing, actually. I don't know who I would give this to, actually, because that's, I mean, survivability isn't a problem at this point. On a completely random topic, I noticed that permadeath is here, but the requirement is you need to reach 0, which would knock you out, but kill you in this case, but also have the maximum number of wounds allowed, so 10. Unless you accumulate wounds super quickly in Path of the Damned, which I assume you would, I don't see how you would ever get someone killed. I mean, another possibility is that there's people in this game that have, like, special abilities that just increase wound affliction, I guess, maybe? Maybe they just hit really hard, so you get multiple wounds per strike or something? I don't know. Look at all the destruction. Zibron's Brotherhood. You see a rock. You see bits of metal flakes surrounding the what? The campfire and a forge of forge-bound tongs. It looks like whoever's here was left in a hurry and forgot to take them. Nearby tracks lead to the old wall's entrance.
What do we have here?
Oh, I love that. Just an iron bar. Oh, this is so good. I love iron because we have the forge now. I did not care about it before we had a forge, obviously. Loot everything, a whole bunch of gems. The imposing wall looms over the river, stretching up and out of sight. So far... Ooh, hello. Of course, the Scourge is up front. How nice of it to do that. Oh, by the way, Ebb is pretty much just centered around doing damage now. Hasting Ebb is not a bad idea, actually, and then well, no, wait. Haste me, and then I'll haste Ebb. Haste me. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Now I'll haste Ebb.
I suppose I can do that. Seems in order.
Sweet. Now, I'm curious, how much damage would you do with Rhyme Spike? Because this thing is actually susceptible to frost. I'm watching very carefully. And that's how much? That's 80 freaking damage on a gray strike. Wow. That would probably be a kill if that wasn't for the grays. Okay, well, hell. What else do you got? This is raw damage. I mean, I'd assume if this was classified as frost damage, which it's not, it would do more damage to the Scourge. I think that was the other... yeah, everything else is lightning. Well, whatever. Do whatever. We are good. Ooh, wait, there's a friendly here. Okay, cool. Let's burn away then. Okay, that was obviously another friendly over there. What's happening? It took so long to... Oh, it's Welby, alright. Fatebinder, I would talk with you. Me too, actually. Hi, Bruiser. How you doing? Another axe. Let me go ahead and climb up here first, because I like exploring before we trigger any sort of scripts. Oh, Sandro. In that case, never mind. Oh, of course. Freaking hell. So if we kill Sandro, we're gonna get his side of the story first, of course. But if we attack Sandro, then I assume Welby's gonna help him. How lucky for us to have the Fatebinder Tunon show up at just the right time. The officer gives you a warm smile. We haven't met, but I saw you with Raytoman and Will on the Iron Trail. Yeah, I actually do remember you. And then I attacked them. I could have swore... I think I did kill Will. I'm almost 100% certain I killed Will, actually. My name is Welby, and they almost killed us, so there's that as well. My name is Welby. Your arrival is a pleasant surprise. You're here for Raytoman, aren't you? Welby nods as if she's answering her own questions. I won't waste your time. He's gone, as is the keystone you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Myrek took it to Deserter's March. She spits when he says Myrek's name. He went to gather more support for Raytoman's maddening plot. The brothers out here are outraged by Raytoman's betrayal. He's gone crazier than a Candle Mountain miner. So if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get to get the keystone to get that keystone back from Deserter's March. I've got my hands full. Here. Is there anything we can do to help you? What is he hoping to accomplish, exactly? His growing mania with the Bane exploded into an obsession. I think he's planning on using them to purge Lethian's Crossing of all the unworthy. She points, empathically to the old walls as she speaks. The problem is, the Bane know nothing of worth. All they know is death and chaos. If Raytoman is allowed to go through with this, Lethian's Crossing will be destroyed. Okay, I'll be back. Because I got something to do. You should perhaps not look up here. Please don't. Because it could be bad for everyone involved. Now, why aren't you down there fighting with your friends? Stay back, I'm armed! Clad in piecemeal leathers, rather. The sweaty man sizes you up, relaxing slightly as he reads your features. Please leave me be. Leave me be, please. I'm sick and wish to be left alone. I don't wish to speak to anyone right now. You seem to be somewhat oddly dressed for a mercenary. He shrugs. He looks down at what he's wearing. Oh, this. I'm actually not a Brotherhood soldier. He stops for a moment, gauging your actions. Oh, what? Okay. Interesting. It was the only way I could get It was the only way I could see to get out of Lethian's Crossing alive. Dea was trying to find me. I thought it was best to disguise myself as a Brotherhood sellsword and follow them. I found a dead brother and donned some of his armor. I didn't really have time to figure out how to put it all on, but it worked well enough to get me here. You seem nervous, not ill. Indeed I am. I can't stomach it anymore. I thought I'd get used to seeing people die, but the Brotherhood and their raids, there's just no end in sight. He kicks at the soil, his hands idly playing with his necklace as his feet shuffle anxiously. I just want to be away from the folk of the Crossing right now. Well, I know you killed Dea's wife. What? You must be joking. I would never. His mouth moves, but no words form as he steps back a pace. It's a lie. His eyes dart around in the many directions he could run. Well, just tell me your side of the story. If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. For a moment, it seems as though he's going to fall through and try to get past you. With a cry, he sinks to his knees. Please, he sobs. I didn't do anything. May Kara strike me down if I'm lying. He trembles pitifully. I didn't kill Phaedra. She did. It was Dea. Okay, then why are you wearing her necklace? This? He touches the simple turquoise medallion around his neck. It's mine. Phaedra bought it for me and Ardent 10 years ago. Sandra looks about. Did Dea tell you this is Phaedra's necklace? That's absurd. The necklace is a symbol of the friendship Phaedra and I had. Well, Dea said you were with the Brotherhood and you killed Phaedra. She said, what? Sandra's face blanches. His eyes widen in surprise. The Brotherhood? Absolutely not. Do I look like I could even lift an axe without hurting myself? He reaches for his head, fingers dragging into his hair. I saw her. Saw Dea kill Phaedra. She killed her own wife and blamed... His head slumps. That motherless trollop is trying to frame me. Why would she kill her own wife? How should I know? Dea was never very happy with her, and she wasn't happy that Phaedra and I were friends. Phaedra never should have married her. I told Phaedra it was a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen. Now she's dead. So, what could Dea possibly have gained from Phaedra's death? What any woman could gain? Land. Phaedra owned her home in Lethian's Crossing. Not many can make that claim. That's a good point, actually, because I know their customs are all screwed up. So, yeah. So why should I believe any of this? His shoulders slumped down and a defeated look crosses his face. I don't have any proof. All I could do is trust that as a fate binder, you know what I'm saying is true. That's not how fate binders work, but okay. You know what? Well, damn. It's really tempting to intimidate him. Well, I guess the worst he could do is run off, right? Because he can't attack me and get himself killed, but... Okay. You're hiding something from me. Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. Alarmed, Sandra throws up his arms to stave you off. Please, have mercy. You see, Phaedra, well, she was Lethian's granddaughter. As Lethian's only female known female heir, she inherited the land that Lethian's Crossing sits on, but she didn't like to make a fuss about it. She just did what was needed to ensure the future of the town and left it at that. He looks around nervously and whispers. Dea, on the other hand, wanted more. I think she taxed the merchants till their breaking point if she was able. Very interesting. So you're saying... Well, obviously that's true. How can you be sure that's what Dea wanted? Dea was always pushing Phaedra to increase the number of rings they collected from the merchants. Fortunately, Phaedra wouldn't have it. She loved Lethian's Crossing and refused to manipulate its people for her own gain. You know what? Realistically, it makes sense for me to ask for the necklace, but since it's sentimental for him, I don't want to take that from him, honestly. I'll kill him later if I need to. But, yeah. I mean, if I go talk with Dea, the thing is, this guy's gonna run or flee while I'm away, probably. Usually, that's what I would do if I was in this case anyways. I don't know if the game would have him do that, though, but we'll see. It seems Dea and I need to talk. What? Speak with your blade, not just your words. Sandro scowls, making a slashing motion with his hand. Thank you for hearing me out. She's never been the friendliest person, but I didn't think Dea would do something like this. Well, actually, he has a good point, actually. I know I said actually multiple times, but that's what I do. Interesting thing about that. Thank you for hearing me out. If you see Dea, chop her head off for me. The very interesting thing about this, or his methodology of wanting me to do this, is if I confront her and she has the ability to defend herself, then that's a indirect way of admitting her guilt. Or if she attacks me. The day's treating me just fine, Welby, actually, thank you. You know, dead bodies all over the place. People killing each other when there's attacks going on by your company. It's just fantastic, really. So I can't get in here. Can I, like, say magic words? Nope. Too bad. Let's get out of here, then. We're going to Deserter's March. And then... Wait, what is all this nonsense? Oh, God, what just happened? I just hit a trap, didn't I? Whoops, nope, stop. Oh my God, there's traps all over the damn place.
Here.
I could barely see this freaking thing. I mean, yes, that's the point of a trap, but for some reason I feel like it's harder to see stuff on my monitor than it is on my original monitor. So I don't really want to get away from the game's topic, but on that note, oh hell, holy mother. It's a freaking malice. I think this warrants fully buffing. Can I move? Yeah, okay, now I'm used to this positioning here. Haste me. I'll haste Ebb. And then we'll just do it. Woof, woof. I'll put a shield on myself, and then we'll run in. And let's do it. Let's kill the Scourge first, because everyone else I could deal with magic. Deal with magic, rather. Siren. Okay, this is not great positioning, actually.
No, stop.
There we go, it's a lot better. Of course, the stupid Scourge is in the way. That's okay, though. What I'm thinking of doing is twisting flame this direction. This will hit the wisp, in theory. Maybe I should get a bit closer, actually, and then use twisting flame. Yeah, that'll hit 2 at least. Next,
Hey!
Empowered Chaos.
Nobody saw that, right?
Woo! Nice. Siren needs to do something about herself, so healing wisp on herself. There's someone. No, wait, there's nothing attacking her. Never mind. I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing. See you in hell. Next for the Malice. Sunder, dual strike, we win. Well, not dual strike, but flurry of blows. Okay, I saw the explosion happen there. It sounds like a fireball hitting something. What is this? Oh, it's a mace? Okay, that's boring.
I'm carrying too much.
Let us loot everybody. I think that was poison. Blood moss, okay. The Bronze Brotherhood suddenly doesn't seem too bad. I guess it's only Ray Tomon that's kind of a jerk. And other people. So, hey. You know, I'm kind of into them now. Let's jump across the river, I guess. Which path did we go in? Oh, wait, we were here. Okay, I guess we forded the river before. I do not remember doing that, but okay. So, on to Deserter's March.